What's going on? It's Ed here from ClicksGeek, and today I want to talk about a quick strategy, if you will, around Google Ads. So with Google Ads, it's super important to know your numbers, and not just Google Ads, just business in general. But in a situation where you're putting money into the beast that is Google Ads, and you're spending money day in and day out, you want to know that it's working for you and it's working profitably for you. So let's assume for a second you've got a good campaign that's working well. Okay, let's look at the before picture. Before you even get started, it's important for you to know your numbers. Okay, know how many leads it typically takes for you to close a new client. So what's your sales conversion ratio? Know what your average client is worth to you. If it's a single transaction, what on average is that number? If it is lots of transactions over a period of time, think about customer lifetime value. What's the total picture look like? Get that number in mind, because once you know what that number is, you can start working backwards and figuring out how much you can spend to profitably acquire new business. And then you could take that data and apply that into your Google Ads campaign. Now, you may be thinking, or you may have thought in the past, some niches within Google Ads are super expensive. Say water damage or fire damage or real estate investors that are buying homes. Those click costs could be 30, 40, 50, 70 bucks plus per click. And you might think, how is it even possible that they're making money with it, with clicks being so expensive? And the idea is, okay, if clicks are expensive, lead cost is going to be expensive, then the cost per deal is going to be expensive. Yes, it can be, but if you know your numbers, you can build an ATM for your business. Okay, if you can figure out what your numbers are and come up with an acquisition cost that makes sense for your business, and you can get those to work within Google Ads, you can create an ATM where you can just keep putting money in and keep taking money out. And you put in $1 and $2 comes out, or you put in $1 and $3 comes out. Whatever those metrics look like. But that's the beauty of Google Ads. You can legit create an ATM for your business because you're in front of like this insane amount of traffic that's looking for exactly what you do in your market right now. So it's really important to know your numbers, because that helps paint the overall picture and make sure that you're profitable, because no one wants to do business and lose money. No one wants to do business and just break even. So it's really important that you know your numbers. Simple stuff to know again. Typically, what's it cost you to get a lead? Typically, how many leads does it take for you to get a deal? And then what's your deal size? You can take it a step further and look at what your gross profit is, or your gross margin on it, and work off of that number if you'd prefer. And then think, okay, if I have $1,000, it typically costs me $1,000 to get a deal. Can I go to Google and get a deal for $1,000? Or if maybe it's $2,000, but you look at your numbers and it still makes sense. That's the beauty of knowing your numbers. Once you know your numbers, you can crank up the dial and do some special things with Google Ads. But if you don't, you're kind of just winging it. Kind of like me saying this video right now. I didn't have a script or anything for it, just kind of going off the cuff. This is Ed here from ClicksGeek. We're a Google Premier Partner Agency. We specialize in lead generation for local service businesses. We work with direct to the business owner, we work with agencies. We also sell some consulting, some auditing services. We sell some courses. I'll drop links in the description for all that stuff. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you need anything, just hit us up, drop a comment, just interact with us. That's it. Have a great day. Know your numbers. It'll make your life a lot easier. See you guys. Bye.